Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Mark here with the Crypto Mark. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Bitcoin and what we've seen within this recent FOMC meeting and kind of put it all together because there are some things we need to talk about within the world of Bitcoin and crypto that we've seen pretty much the worst day thus far when we talk about Bitcoin ETFs. We're going to get into a lot of things going down because we're seeing institutions and some more liquidations getting into the fold as well. So let's talk about it. Let's talk some interest rates and some more crypto general discussion because this Bitcoin news is kind of important as we're seeing Bitcoin dominance at a very, very high level. Okay. So before we get into it, make sure you all subscribe down below. Smash that like button as well. And please, please subscribe if you have not yet joined us here on the channel. All right. But let's talk about the $563 million outflows that we're seeing. Okay, that's what we've seen within U.S. Bitcoin ETFs. Now, what's most important about this is this came recently after the FOMC minutes where Chairman Powell talked about rejecting the interest rate hikes, but he also kind of left the door shut with interest rate cuts. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at. All right, so this has been the largest outflow since we've seen the funds begin back on January 11th. Now, that has been $1.2 billion essentially withdrawn from ETFs since April of 24, and we've continued a losing streak along the way. So this is kind of a concern as we look into some of the institutional players, right? We look for the more people that are bullish on Bitcoin, okay? We know about BlackRock and Grayscale and seeing these outflows. So kind of a hedge, if you will, I think is what's going on, okay? We all know how the institutions play it. Historically, within Bitcoin, within crypto, it's always been about Q1 and Q4. That's where the money's made. And then in Q2, Q3, that's where we have some more kind of dormancy and liquidations and shuffling. It's just a different market more times than not historically year over year. Okay. But that's something I wanted to share with you guys. And we want to talk further about what exactly is going on because we have not seen the big institutions come back into the fold. Okay, we've talked about this a little bit. I heard Kathy Wood talk about it on X. There was a post where if 5% of the balance sheets got into of corporations got into Bitcoin, that would send the Bitcoin valuations to numbers that I don't even want to say out loud here on this microphone and recording. Okay, you would not believe the number of how high Bitcoin would soar to if that were to be what exactly goes down. And that's just further indication and evidence of how very early we are in crypto. If you believe in crypto, that's basically what it comes down to. So I wanted to share with you guys that this is the worst day that we've seen thus far within the Bitcoin ETFs. It's something that, we're seeing this jockeying, the shuffling within liquidations, within major money movers, right? The institutions, the so-called whales, right? Even though there are multiple people controlling just single accounts, okay? But I'm still bullish on the Bitcoin ETFs. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I think we're seeing a dip down. We got into the 56K range, but more so when we talk about this, it's something where I'm not too concerned, just generally speaking, because within Bitcoin, I'll pull it up for you guys here on the chart. This is something where we're seeing a little tick up into the green. We're bouncing off very nicely, up 3% on the day, but we're going to get back over 60K, all right? And for me, it's a 64K level. I want to see some stabilization right here in this range, okay? And I know this is all-time highs, but if you think about it, guys, I think we're making too big of a deal about this. I know when Bitcoin's down 10% and you look at the general nature of the magnitude of how much 10% of Bitcoin is, right? So over a week, if Bitcoin's down 10%, that's a huge reduction in market cap, okay, just based on the sheer magnitude and velocity of the scale of Bitcoin, right? It's a little different than if a meme coin's down 10% relative to Bitcoin being over $1 trillion market cap, okay? But that's kind of where we're at. I'm still very bullish. I think this is something where historically we've seen the Bitcoin halvings play out like this. And we can look at the charts even farther, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. This is somewhat of a starting of a consolidation trend that we're going to see just kind of down the road, and you can see it basically just going to be like this. That's what we want. We want to extend this support even farther, and then we can start the next leg up for Bitcoin. Okay, that's just how I view it. As always, guys, please do your own research and due diligence with everything crypto and financial. If you notice, the platform we're using, this is Margex. If you guys want to get started trading on leverage, you can get up to 100x leverage using my link down below, sign up bonus, as well as a chance to claim bonuses up to $10,000 just for registering and creating an account. Also, if you want to take the guesswork out of it, they do offer copy trading where you can follow the leaderboard. And the number one leader on the chart is having 113 people follow him or her with 1,806% ROE just by copying their trades there on Margex. But as always, guys, make sure you do your research and due diligence and understand that leverage has extreme risk. And if Margex is right for you, then by all means, get signed up today using my link down below. Okay, but that's what we got going. I wanted to talk a little Bitcoin, talk a little interest rates. I'm just happy that Powell opened his mouth and the market didn't go into a spiral. But we're seeing some hedging. We're seeing some bets against what will happen next time. This was a glass half full, glass half empty kind of outcome, so on and so forth. But we're looking for Bitcoin to get back over 60K and reclaim that support level before we can start the next leg up. So that's what I got going for you guys in this video. Appreciate you all taking the time out of your day to watch me and listen to what I had to say. Please subscribe down below. Smash that like button. Check out the links down below in the description, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.